channel, or if this is your first time, welcome. Today I will be taking you on a Japanese food tour in Sydney. I thought it'd be cool to take you around some of the places in Sydney that serve Japanese food that we've all been craving because, you know, COVID, can't travel, and who knows when we're going to be able to travel again. So with that said, I'm going to take you there and yeah, we're going to enjoy some food. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to join the family and give this video a thumbs up as well. Without much further ado, let's get started with the video. So our first stop is a Japanese restaurant called SEKKA Dining. It's located in St. Leonards, Sydney. We heard they're new and they sell ramen, and ramen we haven't had in a while, so we really want to try a new place. So yeah, let's head there. Before trying these, I've never heard of sukune, which turned out to be a well-known Japanese dish which consists of chicken meatballs presented on skewers. In Japan, you typically have multiple meatball-sized chicken on a skewer, but for this dish at SEKKA, you've got a special long meatball on one stick. The chicken was super tender, and then you have the egg on top, which was just next level with this. The outside was crispy enough, but not overly crunchy, which I think was the right balance. Have I really just discovered this Japanese dish? Because honestly, this is like one of the greatest dishes I've ever tried. It's just so good. And then we go into our mains, the ramen. Now, for a cold winter night, ramen has got to be one of the most comforting foods. The noodles is not your standard egg taste. It was quite light on the egg side of things, which I actually really liked. The broth was honestly so flavoursome. The garlic really came through, and that chashu was so tender. With one bite, it literally broke. Now with this dish, the chashu wasn't as tender as the first ramen dish, but I'm going to guess that that's probably because with this dish, I actually ordered a mini size and said the broth wasn't enough for the chashu to soak all that flavour in and continue cooking to perfection. Need I say, that egg was salty. Also, these chopsticks were a little hard. I'm still trying to figure out why it's not horizontally flat across to the end of the pad, but who knows. Now the dessert, I honestly don't know how to describe it. It was interestingly good. Like the moment you scoop it into your mouth, it literally just melts. And that tea taste definitely came across really well as well.
Thanks, Sherlock. I remember seeing it. It's Earl Grey.
Overall, I highly recommend visiting this place. Definitely try out the sukune and the tonkatsu black. So we're heading to a place called Graham Cafe, which if you're on Instagram, you would have seen this explode on Instagram. Like there's so much Instagram hype around it. And I know there's always a long line around it, so we'll see how it goes. Graham Cafe actually started in Osaka in Japan in around 2014, and they've got like 60 stores worldwide now. I've never had these souffle pancakes before, so I'm super excited to see how they are. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop talking, so let's just head right back to it. So if you're looking where this is, it's actually located in the district dining, which is near the train station, but the line is ridiculously long, so we're gonna have to come back next time. We're back and there's no line. Now there's really only one main reason why we decided to come here, for the souffle pancakes. So pancakes, as you know, are made of mainly flour and eggs, but as the name suggests, these are souffle. So souffle pancakes are meant to be fluffy and light. So to achieve that consistency, egg yolks and egg whites are separated, and then the whites are beaten to become a meringue before it's folded gently into the egg yolk mixture. Similar to kind of how you make your sweet souffle or your chiffon cakes. So these pancakes, honestly, were a pleasant surprise for us. Exactly what they should be. Fluffy, light, and bouncy. Like, I honestly don't even know what to say. I tried these pancakes on its own before then trying it with cream and ice cream, and seriously, oh my gosh. Like, even better. So much better. Now I've heard of mixed reviews of these pancakes, but honestly, I think it definitely helps if you don't come to Graham expecting these to be like your typical pancakes, because they aren't. But definitely come and try this dish for yourself. It's a must try at Graham.
Whatever you don't drop it on yourself.
Yeah, I know, it's so big, like, literally. It's very light, like as in not strong in hojicha. It's nice and light, but I don't know. I would have liked if it had like a stronger hojicha flavor. So we've just kind of gone out and the line is now super long. Good thing we're here early. We're done with Graham and now we're on to our next stop. I do recommend you guys visit Graham. Do come at a good time when you can avoid the lines. It's good. It's worth visiting. Try avoid peak hour actually. Lunchtime is not a good time at all, as you can see. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what if you've been, what you think of the place, and how you go with the lines as well. But yeah, let's head to our next one.
Now it's not a complete Japanese food tour without some street food. So we decided to visit the Chatswood Mall Market, where we found a Japanese food store called COLOTAKO, which serves octopus, prawn and crab balls. But let's be honest, we had only one intention, the takoyaki balls. But we saw that they also had the crab balls, so decided to give it a try. To be honest, these crab balls were a bit too saucy for my liking. It wasn't a super crabby taste, so if you're not a huge fan of crab smell or that kind of taste, this one would be perfect as it's only got a hint of it with lots and lots of sauce, which pretty much overpowers the crab balls, to be honest. Then onto the takoyaki. Now, takoyaki is like a ball-shaped dumpling, which is filled with bits of octopus inside. It's then served with takoyaki sauce and then a bit of Japanese mayo on top. Because you know what? So many Japanese dishes are actually served with Japanese mayo. The dish is then sprinkled with seaweed, and then the moving flakes you see are the dried bonito flakes. These are like little wisp of like dried fermented skipjack tuna. Guys, it's not a lie, but because these flakes are so light that any amount of steam or like I guess heat will definitely make it wavy and curl gently. Now, the takoyaki balls were good. The outside was crispy enough but not too crunchy, which was good, and the inside had a soft but moist texture. The filling wasn't too much, so when you bite into the ball, the center hits you with a subtle taste of chewy octopus inside, and the sauce definitely adds a bit of saltiness flavor to it, which was perfect. I would highly recommend you guys visit this store, especially for this dish, and if you've never had takoyaki, I'm telling you, you're missing out, because it's one of the best Japanese street foods to try. So go and check out this store ASAP.
So So guys, that is the end of our Japanese food tour in Sydney. I hope you enjoyed the places that I took you to. Let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite? For me, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised with the skewers from SEKKA Dining, and Graham was actually quite surprising as well. I didn't think it was going to be good because I thought, you know, it's probably going to be overhyped from Instagram, but I would definitely come back again. And those takoyaki balls, so good. But I mean, Japanese food, right? Who's not gonna love it? Make sure, if you haven't already done so, hit the like and subscribe button down below, and till then, stay safe and I'll see you next time.